when I want to be.
Anyways, ahoy there, mates. Silver Pirate here today, and today we are playing Heroes and Villains.
Yeah, I'm Will, the embodiment of depression and rage when bottled up.
I'm Justin. I'm about to take my plate to the sink.
Alright, and we also have Michael. We are a member short, so I'm gonna just hide his area real quick, and then we'll get started with the recap and stuff.
And the next time I see Leo, I'm gonna ask him what Lantern Corps he thinks he would be in.
Yeah.
Okay, now back to Silver's earlier question. What Marvel superheroes do you think everyone? Because nobody really answered that question.
Yeah.
I'm Hulk. I wish I could be Hawkeye, but I'm Hulk.
Yeah. Jay, I kind of see. Actually, I don't know what I see as Jay as.
I honestly see Jay as Iron Man.
Yeah,
Just
I
due to
could.
how witty and sarcastic he
Yeah, I could see that too.
is.
Let's see. I'm not sure. Uh, who would I be? Uh, uh,
um,
hmm.
I kind of see you as a Captain America,
Yeah, I could
a
see that.
little bit. Only a little bit though.
Yeah,
Well, are we talking like the main cast of Avengers, or
like Marvel
like
heroes
I'm
as
talking
a
like the
whole.
main cast, or like just the MCU in general?
Uh, the Marvel universe in general.
Well, I was thinking just MCU because yeah, Marvel Universe is quite expensive,
Yeah, I'm not sure who I would
and
be.
we don't really see a lot of them. I think MCU is a better way of doing that. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, we're going by MCU. Silver, you are definitely either a Drax or a Star Lord,
yeah, I could see that.
with the possibility for Rocket.
Hey, Rocket's a fun character. I'm not
Michael,
arguing.
Michael, I don't know what to say, but you're straight up a Groot, man.
I am Groot.
Michael is such a Groot.
Yeah,
I don't know how to Groot.
but hey, we all have
No,
our.
Michael, there's no doubt you are a Groot. I have grown up with you since forever, and I can firmly say you are a straight up Groot.
Yeah, he
I
he
don't
does
know
kind
how.
he does kind of remind me of Groot a little bit, other than saying I am Michael over and over again.
I know, right?
So I'm sorry, I
I
have
know,
to kind of
right?
agree with your brother on this front.
Okay,
Anyways,
if
starting
we're
the
just going Marvel Universe in general, not
Yeah,
MCU.
yes,
but to be honest, it's a lot easier to do MCU because there's a lot more emotion and characterization behind it.
I like to
Anyway,
think
back at the task of hand.
anyways,
I
let's
kind of
get.
think of myself as a Wolverine or a Sabretooth.
I can see that. Anyways,
Eh,
starting to get back on track. Sorry for
bro.
the small
You're definitely a Groot personality.
Yeah. Getting back on track though. Last time, our party kind of dealt with the zombie apocalypse,
Of sorts.
with somehow managing to save the world in their own unique way by using a magical crystal that was used to cure a disease way long in the past.
Yeah, my curiosity is how the fuck did that police officer lizard folk know how to do all that shit?
Well, mostly stories that he
Don't
knows.
don't, don't explain don't explain it. I know it's just the liberation of creation.
Yeah. Or maybe he spends
I
way
ain't
too much
gonna-
time
I
in the
ain't gonna get
museum.
all nitpicky on you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get nitpicky on you. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
That
Big apologies. I was busy cleaning the.
alright, so and uh Scarlet killed the gray fox.
On accident. No, bit of
Yep.
Yeah.
Question is
Yeah.
let's go.
I told Michael about what happened. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Michael, can you give me Michael, can you recap what your reaction was?
I think what I said, to quote myself, was you decided to shoot a person, thus taking their life, when all they did was punch someone, not taking their life, just hurting them, which wasn't going to last very long.
well.
So
hold
you
on.
just took one life for someone that didn't even take a life at all.
Hold on. Before we get to that point, I want to let you know that Gray Fox fire blasted the lizard police guy, which, okay, you might say, well, he had a Huey. And then that's okay, sure, I'll let that slide. But
I
then
did
he
not
started
fire blast him.
and then he started fire blasting. I mean, Gray Fox. Gray Fox started fire blasting Leo. All right, and he didn't just fire blast him once. No. He fire blasted twice. The first shot was meant just so Leo could dodge, and the fire blast hit Leo right there. And you might say, yeah, sure, the Teflon had a fire. So what's the problem? I'll tell you the problem.
That was
The problem
exactly
here
the idea. Like, hey, like hell.
the
Yeah,
problem
might
here-
as well. Like, it doesn't like it. Like, even with the amount of damage that the firebolt usually did, it wasn't gonna be enough to really hurt him.
Yeah, cause
But that's
tieflings.
not
Like, Gray Fox used firebolt against the Typhoon because he knew it wouldn't be that bad.
the point I'm trying to make here is that your Gray Fox has not only has not only friendly fire not once but twice, and he was about to commit another friendly fire. Yes, he's understandably angry, but I was at that moment. I just thought, hey, that's enough. And when I shot him in the leg, it was specifically meant to kill him. And it just so happened that good luck, bad luck decided that,
But
hey,
the
it had
fact
to
that
be
you decided to shoot him in all.
You could have punched him in the chest, or you could have said, "Hey, that's enough," by grabbing his arms
Could
and
have like
stopping
could
him
have
from
held his
casting
arms
that
back.
spell.
No, you decided to just straight up pull out your gun and fire off a round in his leg.
yes.
Which still has the great capacity for killing.
Yeah,
There
Yeah.
are arteries in the leg, as in heel.
yeah. If you were to shot him in the knee, like in the patella, maybe he would have survived. It would hurt like
But he would have been
hell.
severely crippled.
It would hurt like hell, and he would have to go to the
But at
hospital.
least he would live.
But he would have lived.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. You could,
So,
and plus you're
okay.
slime folk.
Okay,
You
so
probably could have just, you could have just probably oozed around me, you know.
Yeah.
okay. Well, okay, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's agree with this. What I did was an overreaction. Yes?
Yeah. Well,
It was a spur of the moment. I will tell you that.
yeah, it was in the spur of the
Alright.
moment, and it was in your character, so.
Alright. I want to talk to you guys. Alright? Do you want me to keep or kick this character?
Keep
Do
on.
you or not?
That's up to you. That's up to you. I'm just saying, have a bit better foresight, and yeah,
But
and keep the safety on your pistol on.
Will, I asked you specifically that are you okay with this happening?
Yeah.
Are you willing to
Well, yeah. Of course,
Leo
I'm
try-
okay. It's
are you willing
D&D.
to let Leo try to save you? And you said no. With all this happening,
Well,
you
yeah,
still
because I like the idea of hey, if my guy's gonna die, he's gonna die.
Yeah. Which I think is actually the first. Nope. Technically, second on-screen character death we had.
Yeah. Unless it's something like absolutely fantastical and out of this world happens, then yeah, I'm gonna say don't unless it's in combat. Like if it's like due to some out of combat circumstances that's like all weird as shit, then yeah, don't try to save them. Like if it's during combat, yeah, try to save them. But if it's out of combat, don't save.
I think he just deafened
Because
himself.
I got a personal thing with when it comes to my character. If if a character of mine dies, then that's it. Like if he's
I
on death's door, like if he's on death's door and he fails fails his initial saving throws, then yeah, don't try to save him.
I think he deafened himself.
Uh, but yeah, you guys get my drift, right?
Yeah. Oh, he said. Uh.
If my character is on death's door and he fails his initial saving throws, don't try to save him.
Mhm.
Because that's my personal thing with my characters. If they fail their saving throws, then they're dead.
Yeah.
Don't try to spare the dying or anything.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get back into scene. And since Jay deafened himself, we're gonna do turn order roleplay.
All right, yeah, this.
Hey guys, sorry, my dad just called.
All right. So.
And by the way, I won't be doing a voice for Stan because like the voice I did initially try to do for him is just it's way too difficult.
It's taxing.
A little bit. It's more difficult than it.
Okay, so natural one for Will.
Wait,
It's just more difficult than it.
all right, quick question. Are we dropping it or is it gonna be something that's gonna come up? Are you guys willing to drop
We'll
it?
drop it.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
Yeah, we
gonna
can
drop
drop
it,
it.
okay? All right?
I'm just saying, if my character is on death's door and he fails his saving throws, then don't try to save him. Don't cast spirit.
And all I could say is that personally, I felt insulted, told me to do things with a bit of foresight. And yeah, that's true. However, please,
I
please,
did not mean to.
please,
I did not mean to pass off as a dick.
please, try not to continue with your friendly. It's all, you know what? Let's
all right.
before I thunder my.
How about we bury the hatchet here? Yeah.
I am going
Yeah,
to bury.
Water under the
yeah, I'm
bridge.
sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sorry.
Jay and Michael, please roll for roleplay initiative. Go away.
Okay, here we go. Oh, how come I still have not decided to? Okay, here we go. You know what? Actually, no. The worst narrator, please use your initiative. Good enough.
Oh shit.
Wow. Wow. Too bad. Too bad. I got to set to a natural one.
Tell you what, I'll take the natural 20. I'm gonna be nice.
Nah. Nah, it's not like I'm gonna put a voice on anyway, so I don't see the point in it.
True. All right.
Because yeah, I'm gonna use
Wow,
my regular
Michael.
voice for Stan because again, a voice for him would a little tricky on my part to maintain.
All right. So we travel.
Michael here getting close to a nat 20.
Yeah. We go to Solus, who is walking down the street. Uh, what is Solus doing, Michael?
Making his way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and he's homebound.
Oh, by the way, the street is very bustling, very busy. Currently right now it's kind of rush hour. It's been basically an entire day since the whole zombie apocalypse thing, and everyone's, setting up shop again and whatnot, so it's causing major traffic and stuff. So, Michael, what do you do? Oh, not that. Michael?
Well,
Michael!
right now I'm just thinking about the fact that I just got paid and all I had to do was get scared by someone.
Yeah. You actually see him, but he doesn't look like the way you last time you saw him. He looks more like the photo that you saw in the attic.
Hmm.
And you see him with the woman in the photo, his sister, talking
Ah,
to him.
I'm gonna go over and say hi.
Oh, yes! My Adventure League Scary. How are you today?
I'm doing just fine. I went and paid off my rent for my apartment, so I should be good for another month.
Ah, splendid. Oh, this is my sister. She goes, hello.
It's very nice to meet you.
And it goes, I'm surprised you didn't spot my sister. She's not as sneaky as I am, but we do try our best.
Hmm. Well, if she's not as sneaky as you are, you must be one hell of a sneaky bastard, because I didn't see her at all.
Well, some things have to come to an end and whatnot, but hey, at least my haunted house of horrors can be opened up.
That magnet trick with the lock was pretty impressive, too.
Well, don't spoil the fun for the others. They don't know yet.
I'm sorry, do you want me to whisper?
If you do kindly.
Okay. So what are you doing today?
Oh, today I'm just doing a little shopping with my sister.
Shopping for more tricks for your house?
Well, that and a few bits of bubbles and whatnot.
Well, I've got to go. I've got stuff to do, but I'll see you around.
See her around Solas, was it?
Yes.
Right. By the way, have you seen that strange kid?
Strange kid?
Yeah, strange kid. I'm not sure where he was from, but he was acting a little. I saw this strange kid interacting with what looked to have been two people in an alleyway. I didn't say
Really?
anything, but it was weird.
Where is the alleyway in question?
Right next to the museum.
I'll go and check it out.
Alright. So I'm gonna say you're in the travel transit.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlet, roll me 1d2. Let's see who's in
Already at
command
it.
today.
Oh, so it's the innocent one that's in command.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so hold on. Why do I always keep for Cerulean? You have the dreams and visions of yesterday, as you're basically staying in this two-room apartment. As you smell what smells to be
Can you
bacon.
smell what the rock is cooking?
You spell bacon currently.
Okay, I'll check out this bacon bits. It's been so long since. Oh my god. Okay.
I forget. It was a tabaxi that did take you in, correct? I think it was a tabaxi. Yeah.
It's
Alright,
been so
so.
long since I had bacon.
More than a Satarian.
Cerulean, but I'll let it pass.
Yes. You ready for your first day?
My first day? Doing what?
Going to school.
Oh, well, I don't think I have my items yet.
I managed to grab them yesterday during all the
Hmm.
chaos.
Well, that was quite kind of you.
Hey,
So, what
no,
can I expect out of this school?
oh, you'll be surprised. The television is on, by the way, and you hear, we bring you this immediate news point bulletin on Channel 9 News. Last night, the man named as Victor Snaz, also known as Sweet Death, has been killed.
Yeesh. With that kind of name, I'm surprised he hasn't been killed soon.
And, and you hear from the backseat,
Sorry, say his last name is Snaz.
yeah, Victor Snaz.
Scooby Snaz.
I don't know what I was thinking with his last name.
Snaz. Yeah, Snaz.
I was tempted to do Victor Wilson, but that just made it way
Victor
worse.
Von Holstein.
Anyways, they show what looks to be the mask's version of Sweet Death, which is basically kind of looking a little bit like a uh, Deathstroke mixed with a little Deadpool costume.
They're both basically the same character. Deadpool just ripped off Deathstroke.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that their costumes are different, and this somehow makes it look similar to that. Anyways, and then they showed the unmasked version of what looks to be a cloth sheet over him.
Hmm. I don't, is there anything I should know about Sweet Death, and why should his death be a bother to me?
As
I'm
far as,
sorry if I sounded that rude.
are you asking the Tabaxi?
Yeah, I'm answering the Tabaxi.
Personally, I'm glad he's dead.
Hmm. Is there any crimes he was capable of committing?
Let's see, murder, assassination, bank robbery.
Oh, good lord. Stop right there. I think I heard enough. Oh, I feel like a faint is coming on, but I can't.
But yeah, he was a pretty mean asshole.
You know, just to put it a little bluntly.
I'm glad he's dead. That, and I don't have
Well
to
then,
pay my debts to him anymore. So that's good.
well then, the more the merrier then. But you said a debt to him. What was that for? If you need to
Uh,
tell me.
well, long time ago I got myself in trouble with some gangsters, and I've been paying him ever since.
Hmm. Well then, I suppose with that kind of money you're supposed to pay him, seems a bit exorbitant.
Yeah, he kept raising the price.
Hmm. Well, that's awfully rude of him. Nah, won't cut off with us. Well, by us, I mean me.
Then you hear a knock at the door.
Hmm. I'll go see who that is.
You open the door
I
and
open the door.
you see the kid from yesterday, the time traveler from the future, Jonas.
Hmm.
And he goes,
Kid.
no, 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 this is bad. This is really bad.
Hmm. I recognize you. What was your name again? Jonas, right?
Yes, but this is bad. Really bad.
No, no, no. How long, little man? No, no, you can't enter a room. How do I know you're not a vampire?
I am not a vampire. I'm a time traveler.
A time traveling vampire, it matters a little. Technically, vampires time travel by sleeping long times.
I,
But,
I'm from the
but I
future.
will, but I will invite you in. Come on.
I'm not a vampire. Okay, where's Scarlet?
Hmm?
Scarlet.
Scarlet? Who?
Just Scarlet, a
Scarlet?
red slime folk.
No, I can't recognize. Who on earth is a Scarlet? Red sign folk? Dear Lord. What else did he had?
Well, he dressed up like a cowboy.
Go on.
He did this goes to describing on how Scarlet looks like. Then you notice something
Hmm.
in your pocket.
Wait a minute, boy. Tell me, did this Scarlet pull a gun on you while you were talking?
Twice.
Well, yep. Oh my. Oh my. Hmm. I know few ill-temperament men who were like that. Hmm. Well, what else
Uh,
do you need? What do you need to tell this Scarlet fellow about? You can tell me.
okay, look. Long story short, the tyrant has now taken his first kill.
What? You mean that a very uncouth dead man dead? What was his name? I've forgotten already. Uh,
Sweet
what
Death.
was it? Sweet
Sweet.
Death, yes. Sweet Death. Ah. So what about that man? Sounds
Look,
like a
he's the
blessing in
first.
disguise.
Every superhero
Oh,
and every supervillain that you know will die, except for this tyrant, and basically
well,
destroy the entire world nearly on it.
well, it's a bit of a good thing that I don't really know many superheroes, or for that, supervillains. And so what if he kills some supervillains now and there? Perhaps he needs a bit of guidance to point his sword in the right direction.
He kills civilians too.
Oh, well, that is a problem. So,
You think?
yes, okay, calm down there, little man. But, as Cerulean clicks his tongue, Auden, what do you propose we should do about it?
You asking the Tabaxi?
No, I'm asking the Jonas.
Look, we need to find out who the tyrant is. Arrest him, put him down. I don't know.
But there's not very little I could do if I don't even know what the tyrant looks like, or know the tyrant for that matter.
Look, all I know is that someone at this point in time has either interacted or has talked to the tyrant.
So you propose we should go after his associates?
I don't even know if if he even has associates. Look,
Auden.
I'm from 100 years in the future, and the future's pretty crappy.
Well, yes, I prefer if I avoid the crappy future, as you say. But if you really wanted us to find this tyrant and put him down or put him in jail where he belongs, then all I ask is that we need the clues and the pointers to find him out.
Well, I just give you one big one. One of the last remaining of Stan, Scarlet, you, Solus, and Leo, Gray Fox, has interacted with the super hero or villain. I'm not sure.
One of us has interacted with a particular superhero or villain. Now that grinds my gears. I do not recall any meeting someone like that, except with the exception of that lizard man and Volta, which I doubt he is.
Yeah, the first person that comes to mind for me in terms of Gray Fox is that guy he accidentally got fired.
And became Elon Musk. Wait, what if that bodyguard was that villain? The same one that Elon Musk kind of trashed about.
Oh, I was talking about the scientist guy. I didn't even think about the bodyguard. Yeah.
Oh shit, the bodyguard. It was the bodyguard all along. Okay, we'll stop from the out of character experience. But I do not recall anyone loved that power. But if I do recall someone that has some supernatural power, I will inform you, and maybe I will keep a good eye on them. But for now, I have to leave because my school it's running short on time as usual, and I'm quite
Well,
excited for it.
sadly, I have to kind of stick with you.
Well, yeah, the more the merrier. Do you think you can even pass through that school without being branded?
Oh, trust me. I got a few tricks under my sleeve. You see
Very
him, you see him pull back a sleeve, and you see what looks to be a weird looking watch. He twists it, and you see him looking like a normal, everyday high school student. He goes, "Not bad, huh?"
A little weird, strange fashion, but I suppose that's the fashion of nowadays. Nothing like a good suit and tie won't fix you, but I doubt that the fashion nowadays will permit that. Heck, I think that wearing such things will brand me instead of them.
Anyways, supposedly, alright, so let's try and figure out who the tyrant is while going to school, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna head over to Sten. What is Sten doing this fine day? Will? Well,
Yeah, sorry, I just had to unmute myself. So, what is stand up to?
yeah, before he gets.
Okay, first off, I might attempt a bit of a voice, but nothing too intense. Like, I'll probably do like deeper, but I won't put on an act.
Yeah,
Because yeah, that's what makes it. Because that's what makes a dwarf voice difficult for me to do is the accent.
yeah.
It's hard for me to get the accent.
So, what is Sten doing?
He is currently wherever the boy took. Just meditate. Just kind of like he's just kind of meditating, hating, like he's just kind of like he's like on one knee. He's got his axe head down on the floor, and his head down, eyes closed, and he's just meditating. You know, he's like meditating on
Yep.
upon the earth, like you know,
Yeah, I
like
noticed.
he's like envisioning what the goings on.
Yep. You feel the changes in the wind. You feel this
No, he
nice.
wouldn't. No. He can only feel changes in the ground because that's his thing, right? He's like tall,
Yeah,
so he's not gonna be able to feel changes in the wind unless if he's out there, like out there, bear skin and all that.
yeah,
But like he's only gonna feel changes he's only gonna feel like shifts in the earth and all that.
yeah. The Earth does shift a little, but you hear what sounds to be footsteps before you get your ass knocked out.
Okay, that's the thing though. Technically, my guy is a lot like tough. So wouldn't he have like some kind of like wouldn't he feel the footsteps coming?
Yeah, you did feel them, but at the same time, you
They were
did it.
way too quick. They were too quick for me to react.
Yeah, too quick.
Okay, I'll take
You're
that.
you kind of stir awake a little bit as you see what looks to be metal walls and metal flooring. The only thing above you currently is a single light fixture. And currently you see someone dressed up in what looks to be a scientist outfit. He's currently not looking at you. He's over by a desk, just like writing notes.
This. What is this? Who are you?
Oh, hello.
I did talk. He said, "What is this? Who are you, and where have you taken me?" That
Why, hello there. My name is not very much important, but the thing you very much protect. Now there's the real importance.
indeed,
So,
indeed. Protect the
I'm
port.
keeping you here while one of my investors is trying to figure out how to open it.
You would be mad to try to open it, as it would bring you no benefit if that is what you seek.
Oh, I'm not personally looking for it. Like I said, it's my investor who's looking for it. They just told me to keep an eye on you.
I have no reason. I have no reason to be connected to the port. I wish to. If I could destroy it, I very much could. I very much would. But because I can't, I only may protect and prevent it from being unseated.
Yeah,
Whatever this investor you call seeks from the port, he will only find despair and death, as it will bring no benefit to him.
well, he said that some person went up to him and told him to go there to get him something. I'm not sure on the details on that front. It's only second-handed information I've heard on that.
Anything involving that portal, I will repeat, brings nothing but misery, death, despair.
Hey, that's what I keep saying, but no one listens to the scientist. Freaking
Indeed.
amateurs.
Especially on those that open it.
All of a sudden, you see a puff of smoke. As Will, I kind of want you to introduce your other character.
Alright, first off, not a puff of smoke, and no, not yet.
Okay. Then never mind. Alright, so he goes, well, since you really don't technically belong here, and since my investor is pretty idiotic, it's most likely not going to activate it.
But yeah, I do plan for him to be introduced this session, just not that way.
Alright. Alright, so he walks over to you and he pushes a button, and the manacles on your arm and legs have been released off of you.
Many thanks.
Oh, don't thank me just yet. And besides, technically you're doing the world a service by keeping that portal at bay and whatnot.
It-
Like I said, I know better.
Well, it is good to know that there are people who are wise enough to live well alone.
And
I care not for your life, for the sheer fact that you respect uh, the fact that it's wise enough to leave well enough alone when it comes to that portal is enough to earn my respect. Well, anyone who does come to my place of protection usually seeks the portal, so that I can respect.
like I said, personally, want to touch it.
May the may the Earth Mother bring you, may the Earth Mother bring you great
I'm sure.
for your. May the Earth Mother bring you great boons for you.
Sure.
It is not a thing of religion. I I merely refer to I merely refer to the ground we walk on and the forests and environments that dot the landscape when I say the Earth Mother.
Right. Alright. Take the stairs and go to the left door. You'll find an elevator and then take it all the way to the top.
All right, thanks. And yeah, I proceed to take it back to the surface and all.
Yep. On the way, surprisingly, there aren't that many people in here, despite how big of this facility is. Even though he gave you the basic instructions to get out, you don't. You do see occasional security guards here and there, and a few other scientists. But then you notice something a little odd as you go to the top floor. As you're going through, you see what looks to be a very abandoned warehouse as far as the main floor. Like, this used to be an old ironworks place.
Hmm.
But now it stinks of booze and rot.
Well, first off, my guy wouldn't know what an ironworks is. He would know what metal is. He just wouldn't know what an ironworks.
Yeah, but I'm just basically generally describing it for the audience.
Yeah, fair.
Alright, so Justin, you find yourself in a very strange place. Possibly a forge of some kind, you're not sure.
What is?
You also see what looks to be a few. You see only one dirty looking elderly tiefling with blue skin, uh, whitish hair, and eyes of kind of a golden yellow. Just seem to kind of fade away for him.
And who are you?
Farag.
Who are you?
Farad Soraka.
What? What did he say?
Faratak.
Is that is that your name?
Faratokskara.
I am assuming that is your name.
It
By
goes,
the way, when I say he takes the elevator and stuff, I meant he was gonna leave.
yeah, this is technically the way out.
Oh, okay. If you do not mind, I would like to leave.
Farama?
Allow me to leave.
He just grabs you by the shirt. It
I
looks.
don't. I do not have a shirt.
Oh. He just grabs your chest or beard and he looks directly into your eyes. And you
Not
see
the beard.
you see his eyes, while they are glowing kind of a gold, a yellowish gold, they start they're very dim as of right now, but they start to have more fire to them. As if something is either kicking up or what, you're not sure. And this guy goes, "Oh, where am I?"
If you intend to fight, then a fight you shall have.
I'm sorry, what?
He just sees a stern-looking dwarf looking at him. Um,
Very short person.
You don't want to fight a juggy, man. It's not worth it.
This guy is so drunk that that intimidation just flies over his head.
I grab him by the throat. If it's a fight you, if it's a fight you intend to fight,
It's a donkey that's trying to lick me.
Wait,
holding
are you sure
axe
he's
blade to
drunk or
throat.
drugged out of his mind?
Both.
Oh, fuck.
Stan is currently holding an axe, one side of his axe to the guy's throat.
What do you do?
Let me see something.
Don't you know, Stan?
What?
Don't you know what coming of tomorrows? Don't you know the comings of today?
I literally pimp slapped this type. Like I just like backhand slap this tiefling to snap him out of his idiotic stupid.
Oh, what? Where? What am I wearing? Who are you?
I roll athletics for the slap.
Yeah, you do slap him. And he goes, what? Where am I? Why the hell am I wearing this?
I'm gonna intimidate him again, but can I use that 20 from earlier?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Because yeah, he would still have that really pissed off look. Do you wish a fight?
No, sir. Why the hell would I fight a dwarf?
As I'm holding him by the throat with an axe blade to his throat.
He goes, how the fuck did I get here?
I don't know. Why don't you ask?
Did you kidnap me? Did you decide me to put me in hobo rags?
Like literally, he sees like little bits of writing in the other side of the axe blade, and it's like, "You insult my height. Now, now I assault your life."
And he goes, wait, I didn't assault your hide. When did I assault your hide?
Just
I would never do that. Why the hell would I do that?
do not play the part of the.
I mean, you can roll insight on this guy to see if he's telling the truth or not. And tell you what, I'll give you advantage since you will be able to detect this guy's heartbeat.
Fucking top style.
He's not lying. He's 100% telling the truth.
I let him go, but I let him go with force. You know, like I just like toss. I just kind of shove him away, essentially.
Still, how the hell did I get here?
Not sure,
All I...
but I would like release from this tower.
The what? The... Wait,
This tower.
this
That we are
warehouse?
the top. Yes, I would like release from it, as I wish to go back to that portal that I protect.
Um, you could just left at any time and didn't have to interact with me, but apparently somehow you had an interaction with me without me knowing.
I merely thought you were keeper of the gate.
What gate?
Let, let me tell you this: Stan is very old-fashioned. He would not think that he can just open the door.
He goes, it's a door. You can just open it.
He kind of looks at the door and he's like he kind of like tilts his head, like with like while stroking his beard, like in contemplation on how this opens.
He's gonna show you how to open a door.
Like he literally has no idea what a doorknob is.
Yeah, he goes, you twist this thing. He points to the doorknob.
How?
You put your hand on it, and you twist it.
How does it work?
I just told you.
But how it work? Can it be that simple?
Well, try it and see if it works.
I turn the doorknob and like
It opens.
make avoid this.
He goes, "Have you never seen a doorknob before? What
I
are you,
have
Bill?
not.
What are you, Bear Grylls?"
I have no idea of this grill of bear.
No, Bear Grylls. It's a person. It's name.
At least Bear Grylls makes the.
He sounds interesting.
That depends on who you ask.
I take it this Bear Grylls is not one widely liked.
Yeah, some cases not.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna Arcana the doorknob.
Go ahead. There is
It,
no.
it disappears. It disappears into the door. Or what is this magic?
There's no. You don't actually sense any magic onto this door.
That's I need.
Standing doorknobs.
Yep.
By the way, the tiefling is gonna walk outside, and he goes, "You coming?"
Indeed. I'm just taking a buck. I should be taking my. So yeah, I just go back to the gate. I just go back to the portal.
Yep. All
As I
right.
did not know where I did not know where the child I do not where that I do not know where that. So I figure if he truly needs me and finds me missing, then he will search me out.
Yep.
And if he searches me out, then the best place he can look is the port is.
All right. I'm gonna. Okay, so that's your traveling montage. All right, so we go back to Solus after his traveling montage. Michael. Michael.
Yeah, I think he crashed.
Oh, he's away from his computer.
I fucking typed that in chat like fucking 10 minutes ago.
When did you just type that?
I typed that like fucking 10 minutes ago.
That is weird.
Anyway, I am back. So now what?
What is Solus doing after his traveling montage?
He said it in the reminder channel.
What? No, I said in the general channel.
No, it's in
Uh,
reminder.
it's a reminder.
What?
You
Whatever.
sent it in a
Yeah,
reminder.
just a reminder. I'm AFK.
Oh, whatever.
Regardless. So what is Solus doing?
I'm going to the alley to see if anything is amiss.
Yep. You finally arrive at the alleyway that was described to you. As you go down the alleyway, there are a few things out of place. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Okay. There it is. And
You actually don't find it, surprisingly. As you basically look in this alleyway, there doesn't seem anything out of place. What you thought was possibly some type of glass or some type of shiny object seems to be just broken glass just catching the sunlight. But yeah, there's nothing in this alleyway other than the trash cans and whatnot.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Okay, that was an alternative. All right, I'll keep that.
Okay.
Yeah, just a reminder, I'm AFK.
Yeah.
What the fuck is on?
Okay. But yeah, Solus, you don't find anything.
Oh, I just realized Solus is a sorcerer.
Yep, I saw that too as well.
So yeah, we got two sorcerers, but their playstyle is vastly different to
Yep.
Who's the other sorcerer?
Sten. Sten is my dwarf.
All right then.
All right.
No, trust
So,
me, he'll play like a trust me, he plays like a warrior, but he's actually a stone sorcerer.
all right. So, as Solus tries to leave the uh alleyway, you see a man dressed in black, wearing black shades, a black suit and tie, and a white undershirt with a collar. Wearing dress shoes and just overall screams like an agent.
Hmm.
And he goes, "What are you doing here?"
Um, I'm investigating.
Are you now?
Yes. What are you doing here?
I just looked up the meaning of soul loss because I know Michael and he's the type of person that uses like either Latin or Irish Gaelic. But you know what I got?
Tell me as soon as I'm done talking. Alright?
The provisions made during a series of international conventions governing maritime safety.
Alright, so, and he goes, "Really now?
That's apparently what soul loss is.
So,
No. Solas is I'm pretty sure he's Scottish for light. It's
so,
Dude,
either
I
Scottish
literally
or
looked
Latin.
up soul loss meaning, and it literally just says with the definition: the provisions made during a series of international conventions governing maritime safety.
It's wrong. Whatever you looked up is bullshit.
I got a feeling it's not bullshit.
okay. Getting back on track. And he goes, I'm also investigating claims from yesteryears.
Um, okay.
Also, I don't know how you missed this scorch mark in the middle.
Well, I'm sorry. I haven't exactly done this kind of shit before.
Oh, and I thought you were a master detective. By the way, this guy's an elf.
Oh, he is.
Let the
I've
racism
had such a
commence.
pleasant experience with elves thus far.
Noted. But considering that you have no experience investigating these such things, I suggest you leave. Make a wisdom saving throw. Michael, you passed. Just. Okay, how the heck has the party members so far have passed the checks? Ay. Alright, as you feel like, yeah, I should probably take up on this suggestion, and you're like, wait a minute!
Hmm.
This guy's just cast a suggestion spell on you.
And you know what I suggest, asshole? I suggest you just go ahead and fuck right off and leave me the fuck alone to do my business.
Oh, but do you have the actual eye of the detective? Please tell me what you think happened.
I think what happened here is I stumbled across an asshole who thinks too highly of himself, and now I'm sitting here arguing with him when I should be getting shit done.
And you know what I think? And you know what I think, Mr. Solis?
No, I don't know what you think, and personally, I don't really give a shit.
I think you're nothing more than a hypocrite. A human man that believes that he has the power to rival gods.
And
A hu-
whoever said I thought that of my...
and a human man that tries to fight a man with his fist even though he has magic. And besides, you're far out of your league. You have never had any investigation expertise or anything like that. If you could easily miss a simple scorch mark just right underneath your feet, then I say you're out of your league.
And I say you're a pompous dickhead.
And so are you.
You're really getting on my nerves.
Don't like it? Leave.
How about you fucking leave?
I'm
I
not.
was here first.
I'm not going anywhere. One of these days, Hal. One of these days.
Yeah, I was gone for like the last few seconds. What the fuck is going on? So is this dwarf guy having a fight with an elf again?
So Solus is arguing with an elf, and Will is typing in chat. One of these days, help. One of these days, bang, straight to the moon.
Oh my god. Of
uh,
course there's an elf. It never changes, doesn't it? It never changes. The only thing I can suggest is a good old revolver. Shoot yourselves in the leg. Hey, call me, guys.
that's too good.
Alright, we need to find a way to get this group together. We gotta congregate in the high school.
Yep. Anything
Alright,
else?
I want to taste all this madness with the group together.
Yes.
Oh shit! AFK again! Man, it must be lit in the Will household.
Michael has a bad history with elves and yellow submarines. Wait, as in a song? Yellow submarine?
The yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. I don't know the lyrics, but I'll
Okay,
swear.
okay, okay, okay. Let's get back on track.
I don't think there is a track at this point.
Up
Michael has
and
left the
suppose
railroad.
and he just went AFK.
Michael went off the railroad so hard he's now swimming in the ocean.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so we head over to not Scarlet, Cerulean.
Centurion. Oh,
So Cerulean, you finally arrive at this high school. It's okay looking on the outside. You see a few teenagers wearing kind of weird and strange clothes compared to the Victorian era clothes you've been wearing.
just as long as he doesn't see the cool girls.
You see a
Nah,
few
nah,
people hanging out in groups. There seems to be what looks to be all people dressed up in all black over in
that's
one.
typical.
You see what looks to be a few people with glasses on talking. Uh, there seems to be a few people just talking to each other, like, "Oh, hey, good old friend of mine," and whatnot. There is there is a few teenagers that are, well, there is one, well, two teenagers that are basically kissing each other.
Another thing that's pretty normal.
While near with their shirts off.
Okay, maybe not so normal. I'm gonna have to avoid that. Okay, well then, with that in mind, I think it's
One of the
time for
teachers.
the pursuit of what the fuck is going on?
What the hell was that?
Man, things be popping in the Wills household. Things are getting wild at Caillou's place.
The frick was that? Will, what was that?
Son Gohan.exe initiating.
Okay. Anyways,
I think it already initiated and went through the execution, but moving
yeah.
on.
Anyways,
My
so
pursuit of
there is a teacher that's basically getting onto the two teenagers with their shirt off.
hold on, getting on? Okay. Very strange. I'm gonna have to ignore that.
So, what do you do?
Well, my pursuit of education starts here and now, and therefore, the library. What, you think I'm gonna go do something smart? No. My wisdom is fucking low.
The
But,
time
let's see.
traveler is gonna go. All right, so we need to keep our eyes and ears open. Huh? This place
Yeah,
doesn't.
serious.
This place doesn't look half bad compared to the one I see.
Yes, yes. Actually, I think this high school is a lot bigger than my high school. By perhaps 90%, actually. Did you know
Well,
my high school was this big? And Cerulean just makes a gesture and just spreads his arm about to his torso.
yeah, it's a lot bigger now. Uh, when you have big cities like this, typically there's multiple schools and they are pretty large.
That must be a good thing then. What?
Well, it's basically keeping in mind that there's a human population count and whatnot. I mean, this school is just rubble back where I'm from.
Where I'm from, the schools were a lot smaller, and well, there were a lot more interesting individuals here. Over here seems tame compared.
How tame.
I would say, imagine a dog that you can pet, but just do not expose to your children. That kind of tame.
Oh, trust me. We just got started.
Oh, started we have on my education, my pursuit of greatness through intellect. Yes, we
No, your startup pursuit in hell.
That can't be that bad, as Cerulean says as he walks towards the
Hey,
school
you!
hallway.
Ugly
No!
looking guy!
I ignore it because I'm assuming that they. Hold on, let me roll a d20, see if he's smart enough to know.
Yep, roll me an intelligence check.
No, it's wisdom. It would be wisdom, not intelligence. Yeah, that's a big iffy.
Yeah,
He'll
I'm gonna.
probably assume, like, he'll hear it, but he won't assume it's him. So it's gonna be
This
like nothing.
guy wearing basically a jock's jacket, blue jeans, shirt, wearing what looking to be weird shoes, literally picks you up and he goes, "Sup, dork?"
Do you see the stuff I'm posting in Roll20?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm seeing your shit. I see FlashThompson.exe initiated. Are you so do you want me to do the thingy of the thingy?
No.
Where I just fucking melt into goop and then I
Anyways,
just control the fuckers.
anyways,
Yes, anyway.
the guy is basically goes, "Sup, dork?" Or should I say, Mr. Ugly?
Hi. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. Hi.
Do you know what day it is?
What day is it? Humor me.
It's your face gets punched day.
No, I did a whole lot of your fists are doing holding around me. Unless you plan to do something different than that.
Oh, trust me. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Please, please, I beg of you, please, please recreate that sentence.
Alright, so he's dragging you to the men's bathroom.
No, okay. Oh man, we are really pushing it here. The line.
So what do you do?
Can I not let him drag me?
You could try.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do a cartoon. I'm gonna grab the doorway. You know, the doorway with my both my arms and legs. I'm gonna.
Roll a
Yeah,
strength check. Alright.
nice. So I'm gonna keep it.
You actually managed to get him to pull off because he rips off a bit of your Victorian era
Motherfucker!
shirt as he basically trips over, fall on a ball, and went headfirst into a garbage can.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna walk my way into my classrooms now. You know how it is.
Yeah. Um.
Tell me, how tall is that jock, man?
Uh. 6'3".
God damn, he's barely any taller. Oh well, never mind. Just no, he is taller. But moving on. So yeah, I'm gonna waltz my way into my classrooms.
Alright.
I'm not running, but I'm half trying to find a little Jonas.
Jonas is kind of hanging out with you in some of your classes.
That's pretty cool.
Uh, one of your classes is with Mrs.
I'll just call her Mrs. I won't
Well,
remember the
it's just
name.
well, technically she's single, but most people call her Mrs. Vancouver.
All
And
right,
she's a human,
Mrs.
30 blonde hair, uh, blue eyes, kind of in her mid to early 30s.
90s.
Actually, she's in her 30s.
Okay, just times that by 3.
And uh, Jonas is in the same classroom as he goes, "Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Well, what's wrong now?
She's our teacher."
I do not know what she is capable of. Explain.
That's Miss Sunshine.
Who? Sunshine?
That's Miss Sunshine.
And why should I care?
Basically, she's the most powerful superhero in all the world.
Obviously not powerful enough to stop the bullies. If she's that powerful, she will find a way to stop that Jacques-looking man. Not entirely a bad man, I hope.
And that's when you hear, "Oh my God! Jack is dead!"
Who's it, Jared?
Jack.
Who? And
Do
is there? I
you
continue listening. I continue listening.
you see Jared go outside into the hallway, and he goes, remember that guy that was trying to mess around with you?
What? Don't tell me he died such an embarrassing death, like snapping his neck after he tried to manhandle me.
No.
Oh, good. I
His
hate to
heart's been
see any
pulled
man
out.
die such. What?
His heart's been pulled out.
Oh, well, that's a slightly more manly a death, but a tragic death. I would like to see that man more, but I suppose not.
And people
So,
are like trying to figure out who could have done that and whatnot.
I hope they do not point at me. Wait, is by chance this Jack fellow a very is a part of your prophecies?
Yeah, he was the third death, but that
Oh,
means two got skipped over.
shit. Or perhaps they were murdered as well.
Maybe, but I would think that would have
Okay,
been on the news somewhere.
okay, perhaps that things are quickening up a bit. But if Jack is dead now, that means the killer must still be in the vicinity. We should take a bathroom break to explore more of this.
Yeah. All right, so
This is Sunshine. May I use the restroom? Nay, I use
you're
the
not
restroom.
supposed to say the superhero's name in class.
Oh fuck! Shut up! No! You know what? You know what? I'm gonna say it as if I don't like her at all.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Mister
Cerulean.
Mister Cerulean? Me, Mrs. Sunshine? Why no, dear, I am not.
You certainly look like you got up on the right side of the morning. But can I please use the bathroom break right now?
Why, sure you can, dearie.
Yes. All right. Come on. Let's go.
Yep, he's gonna go along with you.
Well, he's gonna teleport. Hopefully, he's gonna ask 15 minutes later.
Yep,
Yep. Ditching class already.
yep, he go. About 15 minutes passes, and he goes, "Oh shit,
did you,
this is
did
not
you notice
good."
that I moved on to Discord? Did you notice
I
I moved
know.
on to Discord?
I know, right? Gods.
Did you guys notice how I moved to Discord with my .exe?
Very funny.
Clark Kent glasses.exe initiated. Seriously, that is such a stupid fucking disguise.
Well, she wasn't wearing glasses.
Yeah,
No,
but
she
that's
was.
essentially the idea you were going with, wasn't it?
No.
No, she's wearing those like thick rim glasses that like extends to about a meter in length.
Anyways, uh, he goes, "This is bad. This is really bad. This is terrible."
Actually,
It is
actually,
bad.
was the Miss Yellow Bitch.exe initiated picture I posted accurate to what she looks like?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah.
That's what she generally looks like, but she's
all
a
of a sudden, all of a sudden, Sasha just comes in. Hello, Miss Yellow Bitch.
that's not her name.
Hello, Miss Yellow Bitch.
Again, not her name.
That's gonna be the gag. By golly, that I'm gonna force that to be a running gag.
Uh, anyways, he goes, "Okay, so Joseph,
Wait, real quick. What subject does she teach?
she teaches English."
Yep, that's Mrs. Bitch, all right.
That is literally hearing a yellow bitch in a heartbeat.
She's not a bitch.
All right. Well,
You literally made you literally made Erin a yellow bitch from assassination classroom.
you know,
Just,
we
just,
kind of,
but mixed with fucking Clark Kent.
her original name. What was it, like Velcro or something? I think Bitch is much more memorable.
No, no, no. All right, this is my gaming. That's her name. Deal with
Seriously
it.
though, in the assassination classroom, Erin Yellovic was like this sensuous, seductress assassin. And guess what? When she was forced to be a teacher, guess what subject she taught?
English?
Penguin.
Well, language and social studies. He's but basically English and language.
Yeah, but she just basically
So,
teaches.
so yeah, you literally made a superpower. You literally made a Wonder Woman. You're in a yellow bitch.
I guess so.
It was just perfect when you just said the subject she teaches is English, and I'm like, ha!
Anyways, getting back on track.
It's literally that bitch from Assassination Classroom.
Anyways, getting back on track. Uh, Joseph is like,
I'm
this is bad, this is
sorry.
bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is really bad.
All right, calm down, you little chipmunk.
No,
Look,
he's supposed to
it
die
didn't.
tomorrow, not today.
Well then, maybe we should explore the little high school we have here a little bit more, should we? Instead of panicking like little frightened children, we should take it to fight to him. Well, are you with me, or are you not?
Yeah,
I would
I'm
not
with you.
like to
I'm with
stay in the
you.
bathroom longer. Well then.
Are you a pussy or are you a man?
I'm with you, but look,
Look,
we
if he
Are you a
gets
puppy or are you a man?
but
look, if things get worse, we can always call Mrs. Sunshine. She is a hero after all. It's her duty to put monsters like him back to rest.
wait a minute. Why didn't the superhero react to the whole murder?
Well, I'm assuming she had a disguise to put up.
No, that
Yeah,
that that doesn't make sense. Why didn't she do anything?
maybe she
Yeah,
got hungry.
exactly. Even
Maybe,
if she was in disguise, the teacher would have reacted.
maybe she's hungry. You know, the economy these days. I'm sure that things might be starving, despite
But
the
the guy was
appearances.
killed in a oh, by the way, the guy was killed in a hallway
Hmm.
on his way towards
Okay, that
class.
okay. That is
How about
getting a
you
bit
want to
curious.
bet it, Miss Yellow Bitch?
Okay, that is getting a bit curious. You might want to watch your tongue.
Anyways, getting back on track.
Yeah, like I said. Okay, now that's getting a bit curious. You might want to watch your tongue. You never know who might be hearing this.
Well, considering that basically Mrs. Sunshine's one of the most powerful people on this planet, and she could probably hear us right about now, probably so.
Then why she isn't doing anything to talk to us? After all, I did kind of call her out right there. You didn't really give me much of a warning not to.
You're not supposed to ruin a superhero's identity.
Well, it's a bit too late now, isn't it? Besides, she's the most powerful hero on Earth. What could possibly go wrong?
A lot.
Uh, well then, why don't we find out this killer instead of waiting here like little chickens? As Cerulean goes to explore the hallway, once it goes out the bathroom and explore the hallways.
Look, I'm gonna go back to the classroom. You, you find out what you can in the hallways, yeah? Oh, watch out
Good.
for the
And
hall
please.
monitors.
Oh yeah, it's just that's a good point too. Okay, perhaps I should finish this class, then I'll explore. I've been away for one bit too long. I can't just say I need to vomit.
As soon as you open the door, you hear a. As soon as you're about to open the door, you hear a loud crash.
Ah, Final Destination, that you?
No, you hear what sounds to be a crashing of bricks and whatnot
Where?
inside the room that you're going into.
I open the door.
Uh, you see what looks to be a hole in the wall,
Please
There's
and
do
a
not
hole in
mention
the
that show.
wall.
no, there's a hole in the school wall that leads outside.
Please do not mention that TV show.
What TV show?
Hole in the Wall.
What's in the
That's a
wall?
TV show?
Oh no. Yeah, that is a
Yeah,
TV.
that's a literal TV show on Cartoon Network. Or at least
Well,
I
it
think.
was, yeah,
Never
it
heard of
was
it.
on Cartoon Network.
Never heard of it. Anyways, there's a hole in the school wall, and looks a
Look it
bit.
up. Look it up. It's really stupid.
Yeah. And you see what looks to be a couple of dead students and what looks to be one hell of a fight.
Oh shoot! Jeez, he's already killed the children. That is not a crime that he can get away with. Oh,
Wait,
oh no, oh no.
where's where's Mrs. Sunshine?
Obviously, out there. Where else do you think the hole in the wall belongs to? As Cerulean goes outside and of the hole.
Then you see uh what looks to be a superhero, well, a super female hero known as Mrs. Sunshine, having what looks to be an epic fight between what a weird blur.
Oh god damn it. Hey, Jonas, little boy, do you have something we could identify that man with? Do you have a phone? One of those doohickeys that can zoom in?
He's just looking in all shock and awe.
Fine, have it your way. As Cerulean goes to scavenge one of the students' phones.
Um,
Hello, Comrade Caesar.
hello, comrade Sasha. Welcome to Soviet
No.
Russia. Uh, even though
I
the Sasha,
already know who that blur is. I already know who the blur is.
even though Sasha's not around, still.
Well,
Uh,
Tasha is a fourth wall breaker that fused with a literal chaos god, so.
yeah. Anyways, you see Mrs. Sunshine basically fall right out of the sky and crash land right into the street.
Yeah,
Is
do I have
Stan
a phone
nearby?
yet?
Please tell me Please tell me Stan's nearby while he's on his way to the portal.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally
quick question. What
soulless.
kind of phone do I scavenge?
I'm gonna say you find an iPhone X.
Oh, nice. Something that's fucking useless. Let me find the Samsung.
You find
Yes, thank you. And
you.
Samsung and Android for life, bruh.
Maybe there is a reason behind the villain's action when killing the students, but you'll never hear it from me. I'll
Yeah.
lie if
I'm gonna say you do manage to find
Even people
Samsung.
like Cerulean know the shittiness of iPhones.
Yeah.
fantastical. Let me just take a little video recording if I can turn it on. Hold on, let me make an
Even
intelligence check.
Cerulean knows how shitty iPhones is.
Yeah. You see this tyrant land about 30 feet away from her and starting to slowly walk up to her. Again, his
Okay,
form
fantastic.
is blurred. Even drew the
Yeah,
camera.
well, yeah, well, guess what? I turn on. I imagine turn on my phone. Turn on the phone. Let me just find a camera app with this in a second. Intelligence check. Okay, I found it. I found a camera app. Now let's see if I can figure out how to switch from camera to recording.
Mm.
Okay, I'm there. Now, how do
Silver,
I press the
I
button?
by the way, Silver, I did that. I
Fuck.
did that thing to the guy walking up to Miss Sunshine.
Alright, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
roll
definitely
his
know.
strength
I
check.
failed. Somehow I failed to hit record.
Alright, he's gonna pass your. What's your safe DC?
15.
He passes.
Okay.
As you try to basically.
Don't say anything.
As you try to do the thing to him,
Thank
Sten, he keeps going towards him. To Mrs. Sunshine.
you.
All right, at this point, I'm making another intelligence check to actually press the record button. And voila! Now we have the recording of the fucker. Now let's
It's.
see if I can make a dexterity check to keep my hands from shaking. Okay, okay, we're fine.
Yeah, your
Now
hand's pretty steady.
I have to make all these. I impose all these checks on myself just to be realistic.
Yeah. But he go. Joseph goes. That's impossible. There's no way.
Hold on, come on. Come on.
How do I
Slow your
whisper?
games.
How do I whisper on roll 20?
Uh. Good question. I think. Oh, wait. I think I may have found it.
Yeah.
Let's see. To whisper to GM, you type in W /W GM and then message.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, excuse me. But yeah, uh, you see this guy who's still blurred even through the recording goes, "If I kill you, then no one can stop me."
So did I capture anything?
Hold on.
I'm essentially sending DM private.
Yep.
Are you gonna give
Yep,
give the
I'm
guy a
responding.
Okay. By the way, I would prefer a vocal response,
Yep.
as as only the guy would see it, and he can just give an out loud response.
You hear a voice in your head, Sten, to bring the end. That's what you hear in your mind. Uh, so what do you guys do?
All right, I'm gonna get some good shots.
You, all of a sudden from nowhere, you just see Stan pop up from the earth, like all, like he literally just pops up out of the earth like some kind of like rose daisy or something like that.
All right, I'm assuming you're
And
attacking the guy.
you see him just swing his axe.
All right, roll to hit him.
Swing. Oh, and by the way, it is behind. It is like in front of him. Like he's like basically putting himself between Mrs. Sunshine and the guy.
All right. That will miss.
The fuck! Bull fucking shit. That's a 25.
It misses.
I call bullshit.
Right. It
What do
does.
you mean, right?
It does technically hit him, but it doesn't do anything.
Oh, that kind of. Well, why didn't you say it just hits, but it doesn't do anything? I would have accepted that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
As your
Yeah,
axe.
you gotta think about your answer before you give an answer. You know.
Right. Sorry. My mouth spoke faster than my brain did. Anyways, as your axe basically hits him, it hits something pretty solid, but does nothing to him.
Alright.
As he basically tosses Mrs. Sunshine basically right back into the school and picks you up.
Man, I put myself between the two.
Yeah, he basically tosses her and is now picking you up.
Hey, I put myself between the two. He cannot throw her if I'm in the way.
Yeah, but All right, all right, all right. She's
Yeah, fair enough logic, isn't it?
yeah. All right. So he basically is picking you up, and he goes, "Well, kindly get out of my way."
Hey,
Or you,
you gotta do the post. You gotta do a post grab.
yeah. Roll strength.
Jesus Christ!
He
I
outbeats
swear,
you.
if he wins this, I'm gonna call shit.
He does not beat you. He
Good,
he
because
almost did. He almost did, but he also rolled a 28.
ah. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's the defender. Oh yeah, and a tie. Yeah, and a tie. It's the defender, isn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
it? Yeah, for a grapple, it's defender that wins in a tie.
yeah. As you guys basically uh muscle your ways in or out. Sounds like a porno.
What the fuck? Hold on, I just woke up. You said something about porno?
I said it sounds like a porno.
And so yeah, basically what I do to avoid his grab is I literally just raise a pole in front of him, like a pole being diverse, and so he's grabbing the shaft of the pole.
Yep, and he completely snaps it. And he goes, "Don't try to get in my way, Sten." And besides, don't you have your little goal to keep in mind? Or shall I unleash all hell upon this place?
Well, yes, I protect the poor. I do protect those in need. This woman is in. As he gives like a very serious, stern face. As he goes from 0 to pissed.
My, aren't you an angry little one? Yeah, he is not intimidated.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, he is.
In fact, I think he's gonna do this. Alright, so he's gonna basically just place two of his fingers together. He flicks one finger underneath your chin. You fly about 100 feet into the air.
Okay, first off, explain what happens.
Okay,
Like
basically,
explain what he did, so I got some justification there because that's part of being a DM is you got to give justification on what the hell happened.
alright, so the guy basically flipped his finger, put his full superhuman strength behind it, sending you flying into the air.
Ah, damn, he's got super.
Yeah, and you're about 100 feet in the air.
Well, wait, can't I make a save?
Um, you gonna
Like
try?
I believe that can be a dex or strength save, can't it not?
Make a dex save. Fail.
And seriously, 100 feet in the air. Well,
Well,
that's like 10d6.
yep. As you start to fall about 5 feet, maybe 10 feet. Hold on. Let me describe it before you calculate the damage, okay?
And before that happens, let me try to roll my check and see if I can capture that too.
Mrs. Sunshine basically
Wow.
flies. Mrs. Sunshine basically flies up and catches Stan.
Well, I'm dead.
Well, you're not dead. She caught you at the 10.
No. No, because think about it from the realistic standpoint of physics.
I was saying that you only fell 10 feet, so you only take 1d6 worth of damage.
I was still though. I was falling, and the sudden stop from being caught by something with super strength.
She
I'm
wasn't actually
literally
using
like
her
10
super
feet
strength.
better.
Well, like you can still die. Like a normal person can still die from a 10-foot fall, dude.
Yeah, but only 6 points.
Especially the way that you just did it. Seriously, my guy, like realistically, Sten should be dead.
Well, this is a comic book, so
Fuck physics.
yeah. Somehow you survive that save.
This is
Somehow
not
you
physics.
managed to, despite all physics, the Miss Sunshine basically captured you and placed you firmly onto the ground.
Sten wouldn't even know what physics is.
Yeah. So, yeah. And even then,
He doesn't know what gravity is, though.
yeah. And even then, Cerulean was gonna capture you.
No, I would not unless he was heading from my direction. If he was, then yeah.
He
Yeah, I
basically
would have no
wasn't
clue.
gonna, basically he wasn't gonna inconvenience himself.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm very close to him at all, to be honest. At least like regarding Stan and that weird guy, that shifty guy.
Yeah. The blurry guy just basically goes over to Miss Sunshine and he goes, "Let's end this, Sunshine." I'm
As
gonna.
I throw my hammer.
Ooh! Wheel
Yep.
of Fumble! 80. Let's see what we get.
Ooh, that's gonna be painful.
Let's see. Stagger in pain. Opponent.
Oh, that's actually quite fitting for that's actually super fitting for the situation.
Alright, so opponent parries, hits groin, half movement,
Oh,
-4 to hit for 3 rounds.
wow.
So, what happened is that you basically try to hit him with a hammer.
Well,
And
I tried to throw my hammer at him.
yeah, you try to throw your hammer at him, one-handed.
Okay.
He basically caught it, sent it back, and hit you right in the groin.
Oh.
Okay, you didn't need to go that far.
I don't
So
think
this
he's
is
recoiling in pain. I don't think he's recoiling in pain. I think he just stood there and took it, but he's still in pain, so he's kind of standing still so he's just kind of in shock for a second there.
no, it's
Yeah,
not that he's in. It's not that he's in pain. He's just extra depressed now.
yeah. Well, there goes the next sport, no children.
There
He
goes my
wasn't even,
appetite for
he
Bethel.
wasn't planning on having children anyway.
Ah, such a waste
Nothing,
of my
nothing.
time. I'll get you next time, Mrs. Sunshine. And when I do, your friends will not save
I
you.
don't think it's Mrs. I don't think it's Mrs. Unless if it's public knowledge that she.
It's public knowledge that she's the most powerful, and somehow she was losing the fight.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but Mrs. Sunshine, that's referred to women that are married or have been married.
Oh, sorry, Miss Sunshine. Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry, folks. Miss. So, technically, she signal. Alright, so, with him basically
Yeah.
disappearing, You guys just stand there.
All right, I'm gonna end recording, and I'll give it to Jonas and then tell him to see what he can do with that.
There's no way.
Now that
It's impossible.
stop speaking in gibberish and upload that to whatever, maybe the internet, as you call it now. Now people will be more alert, and voila, crisis averted. That there is a new villain in town, like that villain.
This is impossible. This shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't have came back here.
What are you mumbling about? Just upload it on the internet. That's all you needed to do.
Look! I came back into the past
How
to
does he really know what the internet is already? To the point where he's like, "Oh yeah, if it goes up in the internet, it stays on the internet."
Remember,
Like, how did he know about the internet that much already?
library.
Remember, Scarlet had looked into the internet, so it's a good chance that he'll know about YouTube.
He goes, this is impossible. He can't be alive. That's impossible.
Yeah, you better start speaking real English right now.
The tyrant. He's a time traveler. That's why you couldn't see him.
Then why can't we see you?
Well,
That's because time travel for me has been perfected.
God, this is getting controversial.
Look, his time travel is completely different from mine. His, I'm not sure how it works, nor what makes it work. I'm assuming magic. But
yeah, it's always magic.
here's the thing. He looked like me.
Like
I
you.
called it. Remember how I said this kid's gonna be the tyrant? I fucking called it.
Which is
Perhaps.
impossible. There can't be two me's without causing a time paradox or a
Okay.
time.
Have you ever heard of the multiverse theory? I think it was something among the things that was talked about. I think you might have
I straight up walk up to the kid and decapitate him with my axe. If he's gonna be the future tyrant, then might as well end it where it begins.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try to intercept that attack.
Fucking try it.
Alright, here I go. So 18 damage reduction. Voila. I managed to do it.
Well, does it even hit though?
Well,
How does that work?
well, when you're a monk, I had all right. Tell you the truth, I had to. How do I say? Create my own parry and deflect. Hold on, let me just show it to you, because it's just much more easier that way. There we go.
All right, let me read it.
Just so you know, I got this it's deep inspiration from a monk.
Hey, it has to be aimed towards you.
Ah, no, that's a problem.
I caught your ass. I caught your ass in the
Yep,
Damn.
man.
you caught my ass in the ditch. All right, there's nothing I can
So
do now.
I'm gonna say that
Goodbye.
does hit the time traveler, but does not kill him.
Well, I'm aiming for the neck.
All right, hold. Okay.
So yeah, even
So
if it doesn't kill him, he's got to be hurt.
Yep. Well, I think at that point I'm gonna will have enough time to get between you.
Yep. But still, I don't understand why there's two of me.
Alright, seriously though, why isn't this kid reacting to the fact that I just nearly chopped his head off?
Also,
Maybe
can we not chop off my head, please?
there we go. But maybe the shock of seeing him was already enough.
Therefore, you must. Therefore, I am the problem where it begins.
I'm afraid you have to wait on that problem. Killing him ain't gonna solve anything.
Yes, it may. Time be it.
Look,
Time may
if
be a confusing father, but he is straightforward with his rules.
and you propose we kill a man, how do you know if killing this boy would even kill that other one?
He claims that the man looked like him. Therefore, he must be him.
Well, that's
Therefore,
true.
if we kill him, we end the problem before it
True
starts.
enough. True enough. But twins can look the same. But if you killed one twin, it doesn't kill the other, would it?
Tell me, boy, did the man look older, younger, or the same?
He
What?
was
Why?
he was the same age.
Twins often tend to be of the same age.
I don't have a twin.
Well then,
Sure, you could
I
have a
don't
twin
have a
and
twin.
not know.
I never had a
You
twin.
could have a, you could have a twin and not.
perhaps this twin came from a different timeline. It must be how that happened.
But if that was the case, why the hell was he trying to kill, Miss Sunshine over there?
Maybe we should talk to your father. Do you even have a
Preventing a
father?
future
I
war.
don't. Look, my family members are mostly dead at this point in my point of time. I'm trying to prevent that. But for whatever reason, there's another me running around killing people.
Wait. If most of your family members are dead, like, aren't you from 100 years in the future? So, yeah, like, yes, your father and mother probably aren't even born yet, but who's to say your grandparents?
Oh shit.
Holy fuck, this cut time bullshittery is up in the air, man.
Time. He goes.
Yeah, I literally just pointed out some fucking holes in your fucking timeline there, dude.
Yeah. He goes.
Or are
Well,
they
if
holes?
me and him are related, he wouldn't risk killing our ancestors.
You sure
Hmm.
about that? There have been
And
many who have had quite the insane mind. They even kill themselves in the process.
What would that
look, if he's
accomplish?
trying
Just
to,
think of it. Think of it.
And by the way, real shit. There are examples of that. For example, Professor Zoom. He does
Yeah.
not care if he dies, just as long as the Flash dies. Good
Yeah.
example of this: the Flashpoint movie.
Yeah. I know. Anyways, uh, Jonas goes. Look, I'm not sure how time travel works, but I do know of an old theory called the grandfather paradox. If a time
oh,
traveler went
like
back to the past and killed his grandfather would die, the time traveler would never exist. But since the time traveler never exists, therefore his grandfather never died, the time
Is
traveler
that an
would
actual?
exist. Yeah, that's an actual thing. Look it
good
up.
lord.
Wow.
Good lord, that sounds a
When you
lot
said,
like
when you said
Sherlock Holmes.
grandfather effect, I was thinking Futurama. Like when you said time travel effect, I was thinking Futurama to that episode where they went back in time to the 40s when they were testing nukes and shit.
Yeah.
When Fry became his own grandfather.
Yep.
Like, that's what I was thinking when you said grandfather effect. And I'm like, wait, so he becomes his own grandfather?
It goes, look, the only thing I know is that if it is me or a twin or whatever, he wouldn't risk trying to kill his own bloodline because he wouldn't exist, and therefore the chaos he caused wouldn't happen. It's a paradox.
But
Maybe he.
then,
Well, who knows? Well, who's to say he doesn't? Who's to say he knows that? Maybe he doesn't.
Do you say
And
that?
again, remember, Professor Zoom. He don't care if he died in the process.
Yeah. Uh, just he goes, I don't know. I've never time traveled. This is kind of new for me and everything. I don't have theories. All I know is that if I try to do something back here, something in the future could happen. A butterfly effect, if you will.
I'm gonna attempt to chop his head.
all right, I'm still standing in between them, so you really have to go through me.
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn on something.
Okay, just let me turn on my Wi-Fi.
Not that.
Hold
Just
on,
gotta
I'm
do
not.
this.
No, just let. I'm gonna take the phone from Jonas. I'm gonna, I don't know, do a selfie or something. Oh no.
That one
I
will
guess
actually
focus.
miss.
No, that's just
Oh, fuck.
that's just for the cantrip.
Yeah, but still, that miss.
All right.
No, don't ignore the attack roll on the cantrip. The cantrip doesn't have an attack roll. It's just an effect that gets applied.
Right. You see him turn on his shield to basically block the attacks.
Yes, but read the effect of the cantrip.
Do-do-do-do-do. Okay.
You see what? Yeah, you see what I'm trying to do now, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, and you see I made the actual.
Yep.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that 21 does hit.
All right.
All right. Is it like one of those heat-seeking bullets that go around me?
No,
No,
sort
more
of.
like his axe basically hits.
Well, you see the blades of his great axe ignite with a green flame, and as it hits you, like yeah, you take the damage, but you got a green flame on you that then moves to the time traveler and hits the time traveler.
Man.
All right, so I'm just whipping out my parry deflection from on a great axe just because.
Again, why are you trying to kill me?
Is this boy
And
gonna
then the
die
problem
early?
before it begins. Anyway, so yeah, let's see, how much damage was that again?
20.
All right, so oh wait, yeah, it's all right. It's a 1d8 plus my spell casting modifier. So my spell casting modifier is 7. So that's how much. All right, here's how much damage the time traveler takes.
Yeah. He goes, again, why are we trying to kill me?
Is he not why is he not reacting to the fucking fire that's like doubting it at it?
Yeah, he is reacting. He's like, stop trying to kill me!
Once again, I end the problem before it begins.
How would I even know that I caused the problem? What if he is right? What if it is a twin?
Then that is a problem we worry about in the future.
Oh, roll credits! Roll credits!
Look, if it is another me, I can at least help.
Yes, by dying, because if it is a you from the future, or more future you, therefore we end the problem before it begins.
Okay,
Well,
just give me a
if he
second. I'm
doesn't
gonna try to.
exist, then he doesn't exist.
What's to say
All
that he
right, I'm
didn't
gonna
come
try
before me?
to.
Because you said he was the same age as you.
That doesn't mean that he's
And,
from.
and assuming, and since he would not come before you, as your motivations would not be aligned at that point, it's logical to assume it's a future with it that's within at least 3 years of age. And therefore, if I kill you, I am the problem. Because
Assume.
I actually make some pretty solid logic. I make some pretty solid reasoning here.
It's all the reasoning for someone who, well, wants to get through with it as quickly as possible to do his deed as quickly as possibly can. Only
That too.
problem is that if he is wrong, then he could be very, very wrong. Or maybe this whole thing is self-fulfilling prophecy. Holy shit, this is gonna be a very dark campaign. Real quick, either way. If we
Yeah.
kill him, if I let you kill him, it's gonna be self-fulfilling prophecy because his other me always wants to stop you. If we don't kill him, it also becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy if we do. Shit. Damn it. The only thing we can do. Wait, I'm speaking out of character. Give me a second. I'm gonna. I'm gonna still try to stop you. All right. I'm gonna stop you from killing him, but not enough for you to not maim him. That's all I can do.
Can we not? Can we not kill me here, please?
Actually, Stan thinks of something. Maybe we should test a theory. Maybe we should test this theory of whether he's a twin or a future version of yourself.
Wait.
How are we gonna
Yes, that's
test
right.
that?
We have to get you to meet that
No,
other
no,
you.
we cut off a limb. Because think about it. If it's a future him, then he'll be missing an arm too, and that'll confirm it. But if it's twin, he'll still have his arm.
I'm a bit finicky because I like limbs, but a pinky won't hurt her too.
What?
No, we
What?
won't be able to notice. We won't be able to. We won't be able to notice a missing pinky.
Oh, that's true. What can we notice? An arm might be a bit much, but we can always replace that with.
We are in a universe. Plus, we are at a current. And think about it like this: we are at an age where robotic limbs are entirely possible.
That plus superhero.
Okay,
Exactly.
but first we need one of those what are called painkillers. Ever called? He's gonna need a lot of those first.
Oh god, are we planning of actually cutting off my arm?
Only way to
Yes,
find out.
as this will test whether or not if the stranger is a future version of yourself.
Well, that or we can get.
If it's a twin,
Well,
he will still have his arm. If it's a future version of yourself, he will be missing. Straightforward.
it's that, or we can get you to meet your darker you and see what happens from there. Well, that is if we can find that man again.
Can we please do the limb splitting thing, because I want to see if that'll actually work.
Okay,
I'm
gonna
gonna leave it
let's
up
give
to
it
a vote, actually, in a party.
actually hold on. I say we do it within a time limit. Like give a like 4 days to find a darker self again. Then we try to bring this one to that guy.
Seriously though, we do live in an age where we do live in a universe where robotic limbs are entirely possible. Healing
True.
factors are a thing, and more than likely magical healing magics that can do that job. Not to mention, even in real life, we have ways of repatriating.
Yeah. So it's not the end
True.
of the world.
All of what you said.
So yeah,
All of what you
there is
said.
literally no consequence if he loses an arm.
All that is true, but I would still like to give him a time limit. 2 days
How about
at
we?
the
How
most.
about we? How about we ask him? Because I think it is important to give the actual character a choice, and I'm assuming if this guy is really someone who wants to save the future and all that, then he's willing to do whatever it takes. And if he has to lose an arm
Yeah,
to
he puts
to
his
find out
arm.
an answer.
He puts his arm in front of you, Stan. He goes, "Go ahead."
Well, okay, since he wants to do it so
Tippity
early, I
choppity comes
say,
off that armor.
all
Tippity
right, if he
choppity.
wants to
Here
do
comes
it
that
that
armor. Here
early,
comes
All
that
right.
copper.
if he wants to do it,
Yeah.
if you, no, excuse me, if you want to do it that early, the floor is yours, big friend.
All right. I'm gonna say you do cut it off with ease,
Yeah.
since he's not trying to dodge you or anything.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
And now he's missing his right hand.
And
No,
now we're gonna have
I'm aiming at the elbow.
Yeah.
I'm aiming at the elbow area.
Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta take him to a medical facility real quick.
Now I feel woozy. Wait, we can't take me to a hospital. That's a bad idea, because my parents haven't met yet. Well, my ancestors haven't met yet.
Well then, maybe
So
we should just bandage your
Think
arm in the
about it.
first place.
Think about it. I have no medical history. I
Yeah,
don't have
well,
medical insurance.
alright, Cerulean is gonna go
right.
to the back into the school into the infirmary to search for some bandages.
As you do, you
now,
see,
now, now we just wait.
yep,
Oh, also, I make sure to cauterize the wound.
obviously.
Obviously, yes.
Mostly mostly for two reasons. One, to stop the bleeding, and two, to prevent any scientific ways of limb reattachment and or regrowth.
Yep.
Because like the main way of reattaching a limb is keeping it on ice as well as the affected area. But if you cauterize it, then so yeah.
Anyways,
So yeah, we prevent a couple of ways of him getting his arm back.
yep.
Mhm. So how's my scrummage for band-aids?
Roll investigation.
Alright, good thing I have something for it. Yes, fantastic.
I'm gonna say you managed to find a first aid box very easily.
Very good. Well, I'm gonna leave the place and I'm gonna take it to him.
Yep. All right. So who wants to perform the medicine check?
Yeah,
Who hasn't? Wait, what is medicine determined by? I think it's wisdom.
yeah, wisdom, and I have a 6 in it.
Wait, you have a straight up 6 in wisdom?
Yes, that's why I roll so low when it comes to the job.
I got 15.
Maybe you should apply some band-aid. After all, you were the one who lopped his arm off.
Kind of a way.
I think he means he's got a +6 modifier.
No,
Can
no,
you just
no. I literally have a 6 in wisdom.
Hold on. How
So
do you have?
-2 mod.
How?
Because I
How did?
chose. Because I chose it. Because I deemed it to be
Silver?
that way.
Silver, can you please roll the medicine check for me? I'm AFK.
Sure. Stan Rockfellow.
Rock flow.
Rockflow. So, why do I keep messing up that name? Ack!
Ooh hey. Ooh yay. Love these.
18. All
They
right.
Oh,
don't
thank
fill,
goodness.
they don't fill me up at all, but hey, I like them. They're tasty.
Yeah, you patch up what's left of his arm. The one
What did I get? What did I get?
you got an 18.
Oh, nice.
So you managed to patch up his arm pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, with an 18, I would assume as much.
All right. So what do you guys do until you find the tyrant?
Well, I'm gonna take
I
him
just
with
wait.
me, and I'm gonna go to my apartment.
I just
Actually, I wonder, where are you going to go, Sten?
I just wait and I just wait until we see the guy.
Well then, I suppose I'll take my leave into my
Because
apartment
yeah,
and
because
recuperate.
here's the thing. Here's a good thing to know to keep in mind. If this is a future version of himself, and if he does lose that, and if he does end up missing an arm, guess what? Since this is a
It's
future
time
version
to
of
kill
himself,
him.
he'll have the memories of this version, and therefore he'll know where to look. So literally, if it's a future version of himself, it's just a matter of time and patience.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm still gonna chill out in my apartment, recuperate, and
So
recuperate from the
yeah.
horrors of a bunch of that.
Yep. And
So
he's
yeah, think about it like that. If it's a future version of himself, he'll come because he'll be pissed.
yep. I'm gonna go to the night scene now.
That's but that's some pretty solid logic, isn't it?
It is pretty good logic.
Because again, if it is a future version of himself, he'll remember this. He'll remember me just waiting there. He'll know exactly where to look.
You know what? I'm actually curious though. He remember when you're in your fight and you scuffle, he did call you by your name. So that implies he already did know you by some extent.
Exactly. I took
Hmm.
a lot of that shit into. I took a lot of that shit into consideration.
Yeah, it's very curious. But regardless, I need to brainstorm my mind to calm myself down because my pursuit of
So
knowledge
yeah.
has been stunted.
All right. So
Oh, and also I secretly keep. I also secretly keep a thing on me that would allow me to instantly kill the boy if my suspicions are correct.
all right.
But I make sure he doesn't know about it because again, if he knows about it, therefore the guy will know about it.
Or will he already know about it? But since the future is so unique, so to speak,
Yes,
there's
but
a
think
chance
about
he
it like
might
this: if
know
he
about
doesn't
it.
know about it, then the guy won't know about it
But
unless if it actually happened.
what's to say that he wouldn't learn about it in the future, which we are living in the present, but not the future.
But think
I'm
about it like
just
this: if I'm secretly procuring a way to kill him instantly, if my suspicions are correct, he would not know about it.
But what if in the future he would learn about it? And not talking about the far future, but in the close future. Somehow. Time is such a
Because he
pain.
won't be, because he doesn't know I'm secretly procuring a way to kill him.
Maybe in the present, but perhaps in the future. I mean, for as far as we know, the evil version of
I
himself
don't
seems
I don't
to.
bother telling him or anything. I'm just saying if he does come and he is missing an arm, then that means he's
I'm
done
just
for.
yeah. I'm just saying though, like I'm not sure. Well, we're not sure how distant this good version of himself and the evil version of himself it actually is. As far as I know, they could be 100 years apart. Ugh. Dear Lord.
Yeah, but still, there is the possibility of him being a future version, meaning that would apply.
Yep.
And yes. But okay,
Anyways.
let's move on. Let's move on.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
Anyway,
we're gonna move
so
to the
literally, Stan is
ninth.
just waiting there for until. So Stan is literally just waiting for his suspicions to be confirmed.
You're waiting there,
Hmm.
and it's currently nighttime. No one's showed up yet. Until the time traveler says, "You think this is really going to work?"
Wait, I thought we were at the apartment or something. Or did the time traveler decide to stay with him?
Time traveler's with you, Jay.
Oh, okay. So he's talking to me then.
Yes.
Well, it's better than nothing. It's a lot better than him just killing you now, then and there.
I did not travel this far into the past just to get murdered.
Hmm. Tell me, do they have those unique technologies where it changes one's appearance?
Yes.
Oh
Hmm.
my God! Are you
Hmm.
gonna pull? Are you gonna pull an HR?
This-
Who?
How,
Hmm?
how, say, how sure are you that that person is you?
95%.
95%. Well then, that doesn't leave much to the imagination. How do you know that? How do you know yourself more than we know you?
Well,
Seriously though, are you gonna pull an HR?
what's an HR?
You know the Flash TV show like like the live action one.
Yeah, what about it?
All right. Do you care about spoilers?
Go ahead.
Here we go, some midnight
There's
Shyamalan.
like a character. There's like a character in like season 2 or 3 or something like that. Named HR, who's like a parallel version of Harrison Wells, who's like really cool in love, and he disguises himself as someone who's destined to die. So instead of that person dying, he dies, and therefore preventing certain catastrophes. Make sense?
Right.
Hmm.
And that's why I'm saying, are you gonna pull an HR and like disguise yourself as?
Alright, so as the two of you walk back to the apartment, uh, Cerulean, you see him just stop.
I turn around.
Something's not right.
Yar.
Something's not right.
At this point, what isn't right?
Someone's following us.
Of course, someone's following you. You have a literal shadow demon of yourself.
No, not him. Someone from this point of time.
Oh, well then, I hope they get to introduce themselves quite early. I'm getting tired of chasing them down. I would like to be chasing sometimes.
Alright, so. Out from the shadows.
In from the hills.
You hear something.
All right, explain for me, please.
You hear what sounds to be very faint footsteps.
All right, I check that out. I look.
There's nothing down there. but you both now have the feeling of being watched.
Well then, better head to the apartment as quick as possible.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for the time traveler's perception. Roll perception at disadvantage, Jay.
Fuck, it's already low as it is.
Alright.
Damn.
Time traveler doesn't notice as well.
Apparently, I'm just watching as if it's okay.
He really doesn't even know that something's up.
Just don't get him. Just don't get a girl with him, because he won't get it.
Yep. But you guys, even though you guys feel like you're being watched, you can't tell where the person is watching from. Is he watching from one of the rooftops? Is he watching from the streetlights? Is he watching from the nearby windows? You don't know.
Yo, man, I'm just gonna keep on walking, man. I'm just gonna keep on walking.
Alright. The time traveler is going to go. I don't like this. Not one bit.
Do you propose we go to the police or something? My God.
Well, we can't exactly tell them, hey, one, there's a killer on the loose, and two, we're being spied upon by said killer.
Well, then, just say you're being stalked or feel like you're being stalked. They'll keep an eye out. At least they did. What was that? No. Shirley looked at her hand. His hand. No, I am alive.
Alright, so as you two basically continue walking down the street like nobody's business, on a nearby street lamp, street light, we see something jumping between the two, keeping up the pace but sticking to the shadows as someone watches from afar.
Holy shoot, can this guy show himself? Because I'm gonna keep on walking there plainly, unless I decide to roll high.
Yep.
Nope.
Even then, I don't think you're going to find him.
Yeah, I won't.
Alright, so as you basically uh go to your apartment and enter the building, you feel a small sense of security, a small sense of safety. Even though the both of you were being spied upon, or at least felt like you were being spied upon, you guys go up to the apartment, your apartment room.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep with the bed sheets on this time.
He goes, the time server's gonna go, I'll just sleep on the couch.
Yep, that's what you better do. This is my home now.
Alright.
But he probably slept on much worse.
Well, considering that the time travelers had slept on rock, like legitimate rock, yeah, he slept on way worse.
Yeah, it's a general. Yeah, honestly, I think he thinks of it as a welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna pop out soon. We're talking about like within 20 minutes or so.
Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here soon anyway, so
All right.
Yeah, it's about a 4 hour session.
yeah.
Pretty good.
So outside the window we see the same figure that was following, just observing what will happen. As the camera brightens, they see what's on my screen and my screen alone.
A giant dick.
No. We see a very strange elven
Yeah.
man.
Oh shit! Of course he's the Elven Man. Gotta stop him now.
We see a strange elven man keeping to the shadows, always watching, observing. For this is his task. And this is the end of the session! How do you like them apples, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Just that moment, a small moment. You said something about Apple.
How do you like them apples?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the fucking iPhone Apple. Just like fuck that. I'm gonna put it down and see if I can't find a Samsung. Oh yeah, I remember. I still stole a phone from a dead student, so moral ambiguity has gone off the windows.
Well, that plus not all the students were dead.
Oh, it's better than me.
That plus the students that were alive or severely injured. The severely injured probably went to the hospital.
Probably dysfunctionally inept afterwards. Dysfunctionally inept. They're probably gonna have nightmares, PTSD. They can't sleep at night for they fear the
Brain
shadow man
trauma.
is gonna pop off.
And so, what do you guys think?
Mm-hmm. It's I'm gonna be truthful with you. It's been a roller coaster this session.
Honest, honestly, I'm a little worried about the fact that there's some kind of shadow hokey pokey elf man just watching us.
Yeah,
I'm not afraid of any shadow hokey pokey man, but if it's an elven hokey pokey man, that's when everyone stops being gangsta. And the
Yeah.
elven one.
yeah. I'm not even sure who that could be.
So who does he work for?
I don't know any elven man.
We
I,
don't.
I really don't.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
what?
hey Jay, who do you like? Hey Jay, why do you think this hokey pokey elven man stalking us?
It's probably fucking Fletcher somewhere. Some way.
You gotta remember, Fletcher's probably
Not
dead
even existed.
or
Oh yeah.
hasn't even existed.
Oh yeah. Is he the hot dog stand cart guy?
That's a tiefling.
Oh, but is he now?
Well, hey, to be fair, Leo started out as a human.
Yeah, and still, that no, it's still a tiefling, just a different color.
All right. So what
Regard,
is he white?
but regardless, an elven man is
Oh
stalking.
god, oh wow, I can't help but imagine a fucking white ass tiefling now.
I would
Straight
actually,
white.
yeah, I would actually see that. Weird. I would actually play a character like that. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, and his name is Snow White.
No, just no.
Yeah, there you go.
Just no.
Yeah. Oh god, and he's a ranger with the Arctic tundra explorer
That
terrain.
or a spell.
And literally he just naturally camouflage.
Yeah, that or we could do like
That actually does sound kind of kick ass though.
or a tiefling blizzard sorcerer.
Yeah. And he just
Any
gets advantage. And he just gets advantaged on the stealth checks when he's trying to hide in snow because he camouflages.
Anyways, I'm gonna call it here.
Yep.
Oh wow, it's actually only been 2 hours. Really?
Really? Really? On my end, it's been about 4.
Huh. It might
Yeah.
have separated into 2 parts. I'm gonna have to look out for
Oh
that.
wait, no, never. Oh wait, no, never mind, never mind. I forgot. I kept thinking 1 o'clock. No, it started at 2 o'clock for me. So no, it's been about 3
Yeah.
actually.
Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you
Three
like this,
hours is still a good session though.
kind of content, please do what you guys do. And until then, I'll see y'all mates next time. Bye for now.
3 hours is still a pretty good session though.
Yeah, it's still a
Yeah.
pretty good session. And